Okay, this week's Tilting at Brushes. After tilting, we're looking at our surfing scene to go with some very lighthearted music. Now, this is an interesting painting because with the tilt brush tools, you can't actually make concave shapes. So if I was to make the inside curve of a wave, I have to build it up out of several other pieces. And then I use one of the brushes to sort of imply the curve. So if we blow this up and look at it closer, it's still flat lines and things, and I'm using the brush strokes to imply the softness of the curve, and using special effects like the clouds and things to try to reinforce that. But it still looks best at certain angles. So the main structure of the wave was my favorite hull brush tool, simply because you can quickly and easily build up shapes. Now again, to make a concave shape, I sort of built it up out of these pieces so you can get hollows inside, areas inside, without building it up like a normal piece you would. It's very tricky to get concave shapes when you can't actually build them. Other tools do have ways of doing this, it's just Tilt Brush doesn't at this time. For the details, the coarse bristles, you can see it gives that pattern, and then various different shades of blue is how we can give it a little bit of depth, a little bit of texture. The very shadows themselves that the lines create, you can see the shadows they create help give it a little more definition, even more depth right there. The smoke tool for the foam and the details like that, for the crest of the wave and following the surfboard itself. I kept it a very pale blue, so it went with the rest of it. I also tried varying size a little bit. It's kind of hard to tell whether you have the larger foam coming in from the crest and then much smaller fine detail foam coming from under the surfboard. But it sort of blends together, so we won't worry about that in too much detail. The surfboard itself was using the tapered marker, so it came to a point from a large blunt end. And the surfer herself was done using the paper tool because I like the texture, the buildup of surface. If we bring it close to the camera, work with me here, computer, you can see how she's got almost a surface texture to the paper itself, which gives a nice natural feeling, plus the way the light and shadow hits it. So I wanted to have the surfer stand out a little bit from the wave itself. But this was Tilting at Brushes. Our song is Above and Beyond with Silent Partner, and we just wanted to have a little surfing fun. Thanks for joining us. If you enjoy this stuff, go ahead and subscribe, and we'll be bringing it to you every week. And hit like if there's a particular video you enjoyed. Thank you very much.